Hi and welcome to another edition of winemastery.co.uk. This is part 1 of episode 15. My name's John Lyford and this is...
John Murphy!
Hey.
Not a glass of wine, yeah.
Oh no.
It's going to be a good one.
Oh, no. Right, so part 1, we're going to look at what?
We're looking at red wines this time for part 1, 2 and 3. So our first wine this evening we are going for. Now it's not so much about the wine this week as the matching of the wine and the cheese. Now we've gone for the Cabernet Sauvignon, the reserve one from Chile. I'm not sure if we've definitely tried Cabernet Sauvignon from Chile. I'm unsure if it's this one. However, looks good. Oh my God, sir.
Wow, fantastioso. Thank you. Thank you.
You are more than welcome.
Oh, look at that.
Now, it smells. You can smell.
Yeah.
Smells like chocolate.
Yeah. Chocolate.
Yeah, it smells chocolate immediately.
I've still not managed to get that chocolate out of any of those.
Chocolate and blackcurrant.
You obviously think it's going to be very powerful.
Yeah, well,
because you're doing that, like you're balancing yourself against the...
I was on concentrate. Why am I doing that?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I don't know either.
Okay.
I'll be aware of that now.
But that is great smell. Huh?
That's full on, is that?
Sure, sorry, I do beg your pardon. Great nose.
Good nose, yes. Well done. No, good. Right, I think we should just get our taste buds warmed up with this because we've not had any wine or anything yet. So let's go for it. Let's have a little.
Right.
It's big and rich as that as well, isn't it? That's one that tastes juicy to me. Like really red berries. I tell you what, it's that jamminess.
Yeah, it came across, the word that came to mind, really strange word, darker.
That's where did that one come from?
Oh, no idea, but that's
darker.
Just darker.
Well, from
the taste, I don't know why.
Darker than what?
I don't know, it's just that this is darker.
Okay. Then the cup of tea you had earlier.
Well,
you've had nothing, yeah?
Richer probably is probably more apt or fuller, perhaps, I don't know. But
no, darker's good. We'll go with darker. So, the cheese, we are going to go with it. Now, if you watched last week's, what we were discussing last week was kind of trying to match, what are you really doing with the food and the drink? Is you're trying to match them. Jam, yeah.
Yeah, I've got that.
That's it. That's because there's so much red fruit in there, so much. And this Cabernet, I've said many times, Cabernet Sauvignon is definitely, of all the grapes, tends to be the more fruit-driven kind of grape. And as such, you do get that jamminess is definitely in there. It kind of makes you want to, well, after a little taste, you want to lick your lips kind of thing and drink more of it. So the matching of foods and cheeses, any food and drink, is you're trying to match the kind of weightiness and the power of flavour. That's why I would say when you are having a meal or something, see what the sauce is, if you're having a sauce. And generally I would match my drink to the sauce, see how full or kind of how powerful the flavour is there, whether it's weight or it's quite light and easy or thick and butch. And then you match the wine accordingly. And the same thing goes with the cheese. So, our first cheese this evening is that square, that's the
square
one.
Thank you very much indeed.
Now this is for me, when this first came out, when I first discovered this cheese, I was quite taken with this because I was quite excited. You know, the life of a cheesemonger is quite a boring one. So when this first came out, I was like, wow, because it doesn't fit into any category really. It comes from the gentleman who makes the Montgomery cheddar.
Right.
And basically it's got the Montgomery cheddar, was quite a big concern, a fantastic bit of cheese. And they started making this. I'm not sure if it's an older recipe that he started making or something he's made up himself. I really should find that out, shouldn't I? But it's called Ogleshield.
Ogleshield?
Ogleshield, which is quite...
Is that the name of a village or something? Or?
I don't know.
Right. Okay.
But first of all, we'll notice with this, it's a washed rind cheese, so it has got a little bit of that kind of smelliness which you would expect with a washed rind. You know, like you took the Munster?
Yes, yeah.
The Munster. Munster is a washed rind cheese, so it's very, very smelly, but the actual cheese tends to be quite sweet. But this is quite a firm but spongy texture. Again, doesn't fit in any kind of category, but the flavour from this, well, I'll let you have a little taste and I'll talk you through what I get from here.
If I was trying to put it in between Edam and cheddar,
I'll give you that. The probably texture gives you that. What I would go with me, it has. I want you to try a bit with the rind on as well in a minute. Don't worry, try that bit first. What I get from this is it starts off quite light and fruity, has a fruitiness, but then it really goes into an earthiness. But the quite interesting part for me is on the finish. It has a real kind of salty kind of finish there. And that saltiness, to me, it reminds me of it being something quite savoury.
Right.
And as such, it reminds me, and this is an odd one, but since when I first tried it, this is what I got from it straight away, and something I can't get out of my head. It reminds me of bacon.
Bacon?
Bacon. Have a try with it.
Is that with the rind?
Yeah, have a bit with the rind.
Okay.
We've got more of a salty out them. The salty flavour comes through much more.
The rind tastes like peanuts to me.
I'll get that, yeah. It would be described as nutty.
Mm.
A bit, and kind of, it's got that grittiness there as well.
Mm.
But again, matching now. This isn't overly strong, such as the wine isn't overly strong.
Okay.
Go back to your wine.
One of these and that.
You've had a bit of cheese, I'll go for your wine for
Okay.
there.
Sweeter.
Yeah. Because it's kind of taken, and this is something that's been proven. Like, one of the things we've spoken about a lot is saying that there's no hard and fast rules to matching cheeses, wines, foods, and wines. You know, if you like it, it's all trial and error. But there are a couple of rules which do kind of stand the test of time, such as, you know, a good steak and a good bit of red wine, and that's because it has been proven that there are actually proteins in the which is the same in the cheese here, proteins that break down the kind of tannins in your red wine. So when you say sweeter, it's because you're not getting that dry edge. The tannins have gone now,
Okay.
and so you're just getting the fruit.
Right.
No more tannin. They're nice and smooth and easy drinking.
Mm. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. And it's not like one of the white wines, I can't remember which one, but one of the white ones, tried the cheese, it made the wine taste completely different. It doesn't, it's very much subtler, but
Yeah.
there is a difference, but much subtler. And
Yeah.
so that, as you say, it's just, I think sweetness is the difference.
It's just-
Same
it's
taste,
that-
just sweeter.
Yeah, just none of that. Again, that dry edge is completely gone now.
Yeah.
Which was the white? I can't remember the white wine.
Can't remember which one.
So it makes it. I know I say this a lot, but it makes it easier to drink. It almost becomes a dangerous thing, then, you know, because you could really go. Because now it becomes like a juice,
Yes.
as opposed to, and then you could really get stuck into that. Especially if you've got your big steak and your red wine there.
Very nice.
What are we thinking there? Well, we've got another two to go, so I'd like to see which you think works the best.
Okay. Well, I think it's a perfect match. That's, you know, so far.
So far, so
I mean,
good.
So far, it's the best of the three.
100%.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, on to part two then.
On to part two. Yeah, this one might be a bit scary for you.
Will it?
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, I'm going to drink it upside down or anything.
No.
No?
Worse than that. All right. No, in fact, we'll see you in part two.
See you part two. Cheers.
Cheers.